Right now, there are entire underground cities beneath our feet, hidden all around the world. Not bunkers, not subway tunnels, actual underground cities. One was so massive it was home to nearly 20,000 people. Another is a town where people still live underground today. And there's even one that's an actual city beneath a city, where hundreds of thousands of people go about their day without ever stepping outside. One even stayed hidden for centuries until a homeowner renovating his basement broke through a wall and uncovered one of the greatest engineering achievements of the ancient world. Today, we're breaking down underground cities, why each one was built, what makes each one unique, and why some of them are still leaving experts amazed today. Let's start with one of the most incredible examples ever discovered. Hidden beneath what is now modern-day Turkey is Derinkuyu, one of the largest underground cities ever discovered. From the surface, it looks completely ordinary, just another hillside. Nothing about it suggests that beneath your feet lies an entire underground world. For centuries, people walked right above it without ever knowing what lay beneath. Then, in 1963, a homeowner renovating his basement knocked through a wall and found a mysterious room. Curious, he kept exploring. That single discovery eventually led to one of the most remarkable underground cities ever found. And the deeper archaeologists explored, the more unbelievable it became. This wasn't just a few hidden rooms. Derinkuyu stretches multiple levels below the surface with literally thousands of interconnected spaces. Living quarters, storage rooms, wine cellars, places of worship, animal stables, schools, meeting areas, even ventilation shafts, all connected through an incredible network of tunnels. Experts believe it could fit as many as 20,000 people. 20,000. Underground. That's roughly the population of a small town hidden beneath a single hillside. But the biggest question is why? Thousands of years ago, this region faced repeated invasions. Instead of building higher walls, the people built downward. If danger approached, entire families could disappear beneath the surface, while enormous circular stone doors sealed off the entrances behind them. Some of those doors weighed well over 1,000 pounds, yet they could still be rolled into place from the inside. And if invaders somehow made it through secret escape, tunnels gave people another way out. But that's only part of what makes Derinkuyu so incredible. Building a city underground is impressive. Keeping thousands of people alive underground is something else entirely. People still needed fresh air, clean water, food storage, places to gather, and somehow thousands of years ago they figured it out. An incredible network of ventilation shafts carried fresh air throughout the city, allowing thousands of people to survive deep beneath the surface. No electricity, no modern machinery, no power tools. Yet thousands of years later, it's still leaving archaeologists and engineers amazed. Even more incredible, you can still walk through parts of Derinkuyu today, which somehow makes it even harder to believe it's real. But here's what's fascinating. Derinkuyu is only one type of underground city. It was built to survive. The next one was built for something completely different, not war, heat. Welcome to Coober Pedy, Australia, where summer temperatures can climb above 110 degrees Fahrenheit. Most places would solve that problem with bigger air conditioners. The people of Coober Pedy came up with a completely different solution. They built their lives underground. Not during a heat wave, not for a few days. This is everyday life. Entire homes, hotels, churches, restaurants, and even businesses were carved beneath the ground. And here's what surprises most people. If you were driving through Coober Pedy for the first time, you might actually wonder, where is everybody? From the surface, it looks like a small desert town. But beneath your feet is where much of the town actually lives. And if you walked inside one of these homes, you'd probably never guess it was underground. Living rooms, bedrooms, kitchens. Everything feels surprisingly normal until you remember every wall around you is solid rock, deep beneath the surface. Even more impressive, many of these underground homes stay naturally comfortable all year long. Instead of constantly fighting the scorching heat, the Earth itself acts like natural insulation. It's one of the few places on Earth where living underground actually sounds like an upgrade. So our first underground city was built for survival. This one was built for comfort. But the next type takes the idea in a completely different direction. Instead of building beneath a mountain or beneath the desert, people built beneath an entire city. Under the busy streets of Montreal, Canada is one of the largest underground networks in the world. And this isn't just a few tunnels connecting buildings. It's almost like a second city. More than 20 miles of underground passageways connect shopping malls, restaurants, office buildings, hotels, subway stations, and entertainment centers. On a busy day, hundreds of thousands of people pass through it. Think about that for a second. Imagine leaving your apartment, grabbing breakfast, going to work, shopping, meeting friends, and heading back home without ever stepping outside. Especially during Canada's freezing winters, it's easy to understand why this underground city has become part of everyday life. By now, you've probably noticed something. Underground cities aren't all built for the same reason. Every one solves a different problem. And the next one might be the most unsettling of them all, because it wasn't built to escape the weather or survive an invasion. It was built in case the world changed forever. Deep beneath Beijing lies an enormous underground network built during the Cold War. At the time, people feared the possibility of nuclear war. So an underground city was created designed to shelter huge numbers of people if the unthinkable ever happened. The network includes tunnels, living areas, storage rooms, and plans for hospitals and schools. Just imagine the scale of that. An underground world built for a disaster everyone hoped would never happen. Thankfully, it was never needed. But it shows just how far people are willing to go to prepare for the unknown. And somehow the next underground city is even more unbelievable. Not because it was built for survival or comfort or even war, because it became a masterpiece. The final type of underground city might be the most unexpected of all, because this one wasn't built to hide. It wasn't built to escape the heat. And it wasn't built for modern city life. It started as something completely different. More than 400 feet beneath southern Poland is the Wieliczka Salt Mine. For hundreds of years, miners came here for one simple reason: salt. But instead of leaving behind empty tunnels, they created something no one could have imagined. Deep underground, they carved enormous chambers, beautiful sculptures, underground lakes, and even entire chapels directly into solid salt. The unbelievable part, almost everything you're looking at, the walls, the floors, the statues, even the chandeliers were carved entirely from salt. It's one of those places that almost doesn't look real until you're actually standing inside it, wondering how something this beautiful could exist so far beneath the surface. And underground construction isn't just something from the past. Beneath Kansas City, Missouri is Subterranean, one of the largest underground business complexes in the world. Thousands of people work there every single day using miles of underground roads, warehouses, offices, and storage facilities all carved into an old limestone mine. It isn't an underground city where people live, but it proves we're still building incredible places beneath the Earth's surface. So what did we learn? Underground cities aren't just one thing. Some were built to survive invading armies. Some were built to escape unbearable heat. Some became modern cities beneath other cities. Some were built to prepare for disasters people hoped would never happen. And some became breathtaking works of art. They're completely different, yet they all prove one incredible thing. Humans have been finding ways to build beneath the earth for thousands of years. So the next time someone mentions an underground city, you'll know it could be an ancient fortress, a modern town, a city beneath another city or something no one even knew existed. And that's what makes them so fascinating.